Yo, we are at the legendary First Avenue with Theo and Ellie of Wolf Alice. What's up, guys?
Hi.
I like this. This is that leopard or cheetah print?
Yeah.
It's cheetah.
It's a pattern of some sort.
Yeah.
I like it. It's very lively. So I saw something. I'm gonna interview you guys. It's gonna be like 60 minutes. Really intense. Just kidding. It's not gonna be intense. I saw something online that some artist said that a bad interview is like a pop quiz on yourself. So I'm gonna give you a pop quiz on yourself.
Okay.
Because it's a joke, like it's a bad interview. Where did the name Wolf Alice come from?
It's a short story by Angela Carter.
And then you guys just lifted it and used it?
As the story goes, yeah.
Nice. Favorite dessert for both of you?
Cheesecake.
I like anything which is chocolatey.
Okay, I'm gonna have a follow-up. What kind of cheesecake? Because there's like a myriad.
I don't know, man, just cheesecake.
Just cheesecake in general. Favorite beer?
I like Guinness a lot. It's not a beer, it's a stout, but that's my favourite drink.
Controversially, I quite like Foster's. I like anything that tastes shit.
What's your favourite drink? Foster's?
Favourite beer?
Oh,
Yeah. Well, yeah, but like I'm not a beer drinker. I drink hard cider, so there is no shame in Foster's. There's shame in Angry Orchard.
There's no shame anywhere in drinking. Actually, there is if you drink too much.
That's true. That's
personal
true.
Shame.
Social shame.
The only shame should come from you.
True. What's the most recent TV show you watched?
I'm watching something on Netflix called The Keepers.
How's that?
It's quite heavy. Yeah, it's a documentary about a nun that was murdered.
Oh. That is heavy. Would you recommend it on a scale of 1 to 5 Wolf Alices?
Oh, I don't know. I've only watched 3 episodes, but yeah, why not? It's interesting.
Okay.
I just watched this cartoon called Big Les about a guy in Australia. It's like a really funny animated cartoon thing. I watched all 4 seasons.
It's called Big Liar?
Big Les. His name's Les. Leslie is his full name.
I'm a big cartoon guy. I think I might check that out.
Very good.
Mario or Luigi?
Mario.
Mario.
Luigi gets no love?
Okay, fine, Luigi.
Well, I don't want to peer pressure you into an answer.
I like Waluigi.
Oh, that's the worst character.
Is it?
I think so. 'Cause he's like, meh. He sounds weird, you know?
I like him.
I like Warrior. And I don't mean to come up as contentious. I don't want to be like, you know, an enemy. But I feel like Waluigi's kind of like, I wouldn't race with him in Mario Kart.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't either. I'd go Kirby.
Oh, that's right. They have Kirby in Mario Kart. Dude, which Mario Kart have you played most recently? Because they have the new one that came out, which is okay.
I've got the one on the Switch.
Yes.
Nintendo, there's a plug. Give me some free Switch games.
Yes. I should have brought my Switch. I was thinking about that. We could have played. It would have been a lot of fun. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
No.
No.
That's a hard no. Because like, we're kind of like yes people. Zeke and I, we bond over pineapple on pizza, but that's okay.
You both are wrong.
It's that serious. Why don't you want the most possible options on pizza though? That's what I would.
You don't want the most possible options in any situation because the combination is the key. You don't want everything.
Okay, here's
Quite a big thing in American cuisine, I feel like. A lot
Lots
of
of
different
options?
stuff.
That's true, and some of it's kind of gross.
Yeah, I agree.
So here's the thing. So you say like, so you want to limit your pizza options. Would you say that would result in a better tasting pizza with like smarter choices?
Yes.
With your limitations, does that apply to creativity?
I think in certain cases, yeah.
Because like if you have like this big, you have no constrictions, you can go anywhere. So your ideas are kind of half baked, but you have like a smaller like circle to kind of pick from. Do you feel as though you maximize when you're creating like within that circle?
I think so. I think if you restrict yourself, it can be really productive sometimes to use the tools you have to the best of your ability.
All right, so your last album is Visions of a Life. It came out last summer. It's your second album. How many songs didn't make the cut? How many did you like go into the studio making? How many didn't make the cut? I always find that to be very curious.
We had quite a lot that didn't make the cut into pre-production, but once we got to pre-production, I think we scrapped 2 songs. 3. So we kind of began them and then we were like, we don't have enough time or...
Okay, so those were like songs so only 3?
Yeah, I mean, like we had a wealth of ideas and songs in a Dropbox before we went to do the pre-production, but like Ellie said, that's when they...
I always find that so interesting about the album making process because you're trying to go for a sound, right? And you who's to say those ideas were bad? Maybe they weren't bad. Perhaps they're very good. They just didn't fit the mold of the album. Was that the idea?
That's the interesting aspect of songs like that. I think when you can make something that I think the 4 of us know when something feels like it fits what we're trying to do within Wolf Alice at that period.
So Visions of a Life, what was like the thesis statement of the album?
Just a moment in time really, where we were where we were at musically and, you know, kind of capture where we were at in life, really. There was no theme or concept that we were trying to portray.
That was going to be my next question, because I think it was a Kanye West quote. He said that artists either try to capture a moment in time or a sonic theme. So you guys are like, we're not trying to, it's not going to be like to use Kanye, like a Yeezus experimental album. You guys are like, this is my moment in time.
Yeah.
This is what we're going to focus on, and the sounds are derivative of that, essentially. Yeah. That's awesome. So I feel like Visions of a Life, great album. I highly recommend it. I read all the reviews said it was like 90s alt rock meets pop.
Yeah.
Would you guys, if you guys, it's Visions of a Life, I asked you, what is that? Because I don't want to hear what the critics have to say, or like the reviewers. They're just trying to, you know, make it tangible. What would you guys say that your vibe was with that album?
It's really hard to summarize because we stray off the path quite a lot. Well, I think we listen to quite a lot of music, and that's reflected in our output, but it is, I guess. Oh, I don't know. I don't even like to say one word. I don't know. I can see why people said that.
Yeah, because like, your music is serious. The content is serious, like lyrical content, but also the instrumental. It's fun. I think that's where that pop comes from. There's good melodies. There's fun sonic ideas. You're very diverse in sound. Perhaps that's where the pop thing comes from.
I think we always write some of the sonics are there to reflect the notion of the song. Everything's quite independent to the song. Mm-hmm. So something like Yuck Fu, the sonics will reflect the anger that you're trying to express, and it's all quite brittle and distorted and aggressive, and then with Beautifully Unconventional, which is a little bit more of like a celebration or a happy kind of song. Happy is quite a dumb word to use, but I suppose it is. Like, it's a little bit, it reflects that more in the music.
Yeah. On my show, every night, we listen to 2 songs back to back from the same artist. We call it the 2 at 10. Since you guys have a show at First Ave tonight, I think we should play 2 of your songs back to back. The first one being Don't Delete the Kisses. Tell me about that song, like the creation of it, where it came from, how it got to where it is, and the finished product.
Well, it went through a few kind of variations of it. We knew it was like the more popular side of our songwriting, and we kind of wanted to embrace that and run with it. So it's got, it's probably the synthiest thing we've ever done. And, it's a love song, but a kind of, alternative, like an insecure love song, if you know what I mean. We wanted something cinematic because it's such a big subject, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
And then the second song I want to play is Sad Boy. Tell me about Sad Boy, same thing, where'd it come from, and what's it about?
Sad Boy is just, I think it's a more kind of recognizable as Wolf Alice song. It was another one that we had trouble with recording. We couldn't figure out quite how to get it, like what it was supposed to sound like. But eventually we got there. And I mean, it's pretty blunt in what it's about. You only have to live. There's no metaphors really. Well, there is, but as it's, you can figure it out.
We'll listen to the song and we'll make our own call.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Ellie, Theo, thank you guys so much for sitting down with me and dealing with my shenanigans about Mario and Luigi.
Yeah,
really
I wish what was the name of the princess one? Peaches?
Peach.
Oh, Princess.
That's the only one I remember.
That's
Is that the right game?
Yeah, Mario. Yeah. Princess Peach is my second favorite character to race with. She's very underrated. Yoshi's number 1 though. So next time you guys are in town, I'll bring my Switch.
There's a new one called There's a new guy called Shy Guy.
Yeah, the guy with like the
mask
and like the.
I like to race as Shy Guy as well.
Is that reflective of your creativity? Do you feel like you're the shy guy sometimes?
No,
I feel like I'm
not.
Yoshi sometimes.
I don't feel like the shy guy. I think maybe I am shy, but I'm not shy.
I feel like that's
make any
like
sense.
in the modern.
I think I'm a bit outward.
I feel like I'm an energetic introvert. Like I'll talk to you for like 30 minutes. It's like, all right, let's leave the party now. I feel like
I know that vibe. Yeah.
You're not shy because you're shy.
Yeah.
You're selectively shy.
Like you don't act shy.
But all right, thank you guys so much for coming.